Hey everybody, today we're going to be making homemade beef tomato soup. For that you're going to need 2.5 pounds of extra lean beef cubes, 3-pound box of beef broth, 2 1-pound whole peel tomatoes, then you're going to need 2 onions cut, about 3 carrots cut, and about 3 celery stalks cut. Put 1 tablespoon of butter and some canola oil, the spray kind, into your pan and melt the butter. Then add your beef cubes and brown them. While your beef cubes are browning, add some seasonings. If you want, you could add some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and whatever else you want to add. When your beef cubes are brown, add your carrots, celery, and onion. And give that a good mix in. After that's all mixed up, then you add your beef broth and tomatoes. When you add the tomatoes, add the juices as well. And get your hand and crush the tomatoes up a bit so they're not whole tomatoes, so they actually look like pieces of tomatoes. Now that everything is all together, mix it up and leave it simmer for about an hour or longer. The longer you leave it simmer, the better it's going to taste. And you could add more seasonings at this point. Your pepper, your garlic powder, your onion powder. If you want, you could add salt. And I put a little bit of parsley flakes in mine as well. I did want to tell everybody, I did have about a sour cream container full of crushed tomatoes left over from another recipe, and I threw that in as well. So if you have any like leftover tomatoes or crushed tomatoes, you could throw that in. It just adds flavor to the soup. Okay, while your soup is simmering, now's a chance for you to boil your noodles. You could use egg noodles or Koloski noodles, or in my case, I'm going to use rotini whole grain noodles. Once your tomato soup has simmered down and it looks like this, and your carrots and your celery and everything is all tender, you could either leave it like this, plain, and put it over noodles, or in our family, we like to add sour cream to it. Now, if you just add the sour cream into this pot, the sour cream is going to curdle, so you have to temper the sour cream. What you have to do is take some of the hot broth and add it to like a half a cup of sour cream. I'll do it in steps and I'll show you how to do it. You take a half of sour cream container and then you add hot tomato soup to the sour cream container. And you mix it like this until it's all mixed together. Once this is mixed together, you add this mixture into your pot of hot soup. You keep tempering the sour cream with your hot soup until you get it all mixed up. I use 16 ounces of sour cream in my soup. You could add more if you want, if you like more sour cream in yours. Mine looks like this color here. And when it's all put together, noodles incorporated, this is what everything looks like.